Portugal 0, France 0. France progress. France win on penalties. 5-3 on penalties, guys. Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal knocked out in the quarterfinals. France progress to the semi-finals. By the way, they're still not scored a goal on open play. I'm just going to say that straight away. France are in the semi-finals and they still haven't scored a goal from open play. It's quite crazy, but they're there. And they will, of course, face Spain. France versus Spain in the semi-final. Wow. What a semi-final that's going to be, people. But we're here for the match review, guys. Let us know what you thought about the game. Let us know what you thought about France, its performance, Portugal's performance. And, going into this game, I saw this, we saw both these sides not really looking too convincing. France finishing second in the group. Obviously drawing games to Poland and Austria, Netherlands, and beating Austria. Just not convincingly, as I said, and obviously in the last 16, just about scraping past Belgium. As I said, not scoring in open play still tells you all you need to know with this France side. But yeah, obviously, same with Portugal as well. They just about scraped through Slovenia to get here. So yeah, it was one of those games. One second, let me put a link in the chat for Charlie as well. And anyone else who's want to hop on and have their say about the game, then feel free to. But yeah, one of those games really where wasn't that great. I think, look, across the whole of the game, both teams had their fair share of chances. Pardon me, guys. Both teams had their fair share of chances. Portugal had some really good chances. It was like both teams actually had some decent chances. They just lacked in the final third. Really, I thought the two goalkeepers for both countries, both nations were superb. I thought, Costa was brilliant for Portugal. I thought Mike Magnon was brilliant for France in goal today. And yeah, I think both teams couldn't really take their chances. But let me bring my guy Charlie. Charlie, big up, man. France go through.
Big up, yeah. Hello to everybody everyone watching.
Go through.
Well, I mean, where do we start about this? Obviously, hello to everyone watching. Make sure to hit the like button. But yeah, France are through. Portugal 0, France 0. 5-3 on penalties. I mean, I just that was a weird game. But look, France have found a way through. But now, in general, France, I don't know how they've made it through to the semi-finals, but they're there. Do you know what I mean? They're there. I don't know how they've made it through. I don't know what to say about that game. I really don't. I mean, I thought first half was quite poor. Look, my overall assessment of the game, I thought both teams cancelled each other out. Both teams had a couple of chances, but especially France. I thought France were very underwhelming again. I didn't think France carried much of a threat going forward. I thought both teams defensively were solid, but it was a tight game. I don't think either team were at their best. I don't think either team played great, but fair play to France. Their penalties were really good. And got a feel for João Felix, didn't you, missing his penalty. I could see what he was trying to do, put it in the corner, but he missed the whole target. And when you do that, it's just not great, is it? Do you know what I mean? But yeah.
Listen, man, let me tell you this, Charlie. This France side are in the semi-finals, but yet they still haven't scored a proper goal from open play.
No, they haven't. Look, for me, right, if England, okay, I'll take it back. Anybody who gets into the final, right, anybody from our side of the draw who gets to the final now, it's 14, Turkey, Netherlands, England, Switzerland. Who would you rather play? France. I don't want to play Spain. Are a great team. I don't want to play Spain the way they're playing, but the way France are playing, yeah. France, right? People say, "Well, England have been poor, but France have been poor as well." But But at the end of the day, they are through to the semi-finals. I'll give credit to them. I thought defensively again they were solid, but again going forwards, very very poor again. They didn't really create a lot. Didn't test the keeper enough. But yeah, look, France are through to the semi-finals, and it feels like one of them tournaments where they're just going to go all the way in it without playing that well and win the tournament at this rate because they scored a late goal against Belgium. They've won on penalties against Portugal. They have beaten two good teams, but yeah, their defense is carrying them right now. But defense do win your tournaments. But yeah, it was a weird game. It was a weird game.
Yeah, it was. But listen, I thought both sides had their fair share of chances, It's just the thing with France this whole tournament for me is their attack's been atrocious. It has been shocking. I think their defense has been superb. Once again today, Saliba, by the way. Yeah, absolutely amazing. But even for Portugal, Pepe as well, full 41 years of age, superb. I thought Nuno Mendes for me, I'm going to say it here right now, yeah. Nuno Mendes is up there for the best, one
Pepe
of the
crying his
best
eyes out.
one of
Yeah,
the
that's
best
bad.
fullbacks in Europe, people. What a player Nuno Mendes is, people, yeah. He sort of goes under the radar a little bit, but I watched him tonight. He was class. Absolutely class, man. And great penalty that he took as well for Portugal. But as I
Mel's
said,
upset. Our idol
yeah,
Ronaldo's out. But look,
I
for
know,
me, have to say this: they should
yeah,
have taken him off. They should have
yeah.
taken him off. Look, the thing
Jolly,
is,
what did I say? What did I say? We had this whole debate in
no,
the
no,
name.
no. But the thing is, Gonzalo Ramos, yeah, I think he should have come on. I'm not saying I like Ronaldo. Yeah, I'm so happy he scored the penalty. I am because if he'd have missed it, if he'd have been the guy that would have missed it, he would have been crying his eyes out. But to me, I think he looked disappointed. But I think he knows really that his time's up. I think he should hang the boots up
He's
very
done, bro.
soon.
He's
I think maybe play the next World Cup, yeah, and then that's it because he's done everything he needs to. But it's disappointing for him and Portugal as well. But both teams weren't at their best today. Both teams weren't at their best. They really weren't. But France, without scoring any open play goals, somehow through to the semis because they've been poor. Every time I watch them, their style of football ain't great. And yeah, they're through though. That's what I'm saying. They're through. They're through.
yeah. That's the main thing. But as I said, I think the defense. I mean, the goalkeeper, Magnon, fantastic goalkeeper. Yeah,
I totally agree.
defense,
Yeah.
Saliba, fantastic. Hernandez, fantastic. Kunde, brilliant. Even someone like Apoka Meccano, he's done a good tournament for them. They got midfields. They play Camavinga today. Obviously, they got like Sarabia, Tuchemeni. They played. Kante obviously was in there.
Yeah.
It's just the attack, man.
You have to give them massive credit. Their defense has been brilliant. They've conceded one goal the whole tournament, I believe. Their defense has
Yeah,
been
exactly. But
absolutely
there's the issue that their
fantastic.
attack, Charlie, Mbappe,
Yeah.
is not. He got subbed off
No,
today.
it's the
Shocking.
first time ever in Euros history a team has made the semi-finals without scoring an open play goal.
Crazy. It's crazy.
And it's the first time in history a team's made the semi-finals. I think. Let me look. First time ever in the history of Euros. Oh, but no. That's not the first time ever that 0 goals have been conceded from open play. But Fabrizio Romano was saying that as well.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it wasn't. Look, the first half was a poor watch. I thought both teams cancelled each other out. Second half, to be fair, both teams were a bit better going forward. I thought Portugal tested the keeper a bit more. Like Mike Major made some good saves. He's a quality keeper, by the way.
Yeah.
Made some good saves in the second half. And France had a few chances, but the issue with France's Euros is that they're not getting enough shots on target. But yeah, I mean, I'm actually shocked. Yeah, I'm shocked that I'm shocked that France, despite playing very below par, they've made it to the semis, and fair play for that. Fair play to their defence, though.
Yeah. No, yeah, the defense is fantastic. But as I was saying, like players like Mbappe, shocking. Thuram, not good enough. I mean, Thuram has been poor for me. I know he came off the bench today, but they play Colin Mawani against not clinical enough. Dembele, I rate, he's got the technical ability. I rate his pace, but end product, he's useless. Barcola is a good player. I think that they should have played players like Giroud. How is Giroud their top goal scorer not getting any minutes for them? Has he even he even got any minutes this tournament, Charlie Giroud? Like,
No, he hasn't.
I know he's plays in LA now, yeah, but he's a top goal scorer of all time. Surely you bring him off the bench to try and change something. So their attack is something to worry about. Mbappe's not been cutting it. I don't know what it is with Mbappe when it comes to playing in the Euros, but he's a different player. He hasn't turned up in the Euros since the
He's
last two.
played about 20 minutes, Giroud, I think, in one of the games. I think he came off the bench for one of the games. That's
Who's it?
really. Yeah.
Who's this? Who's this?
Oh, Giroud.
Yeah, that's it. It's it's not enough at the end of the day, and they talk. I mean, Griezmann as well. Don't even get me started on Griezmann, man. We was on Moss's draft. I said, play. Oh, so you know what? Griezmann player of the tournament. What a fucking idiot I was. He's been shocking. Once again today, shocking. I thought, you know what? Had a great season at Atletico Madrid. Always cooks in the Euros.
Yeah.
What this tournament, man? He's been appalling, Antoine Griezmann. So I think that's a big worry for France going into that Spain game.
Yeah, look, France have been very underwhelming this whole tournament, yeah. People criticise England so much for their performances. I'm sure if England get through tomorrow as well, yeah, I think both. If people still proper criticise, say England have a really poor performance tomorrow and win on penalties, and people really criticise England, I want to see the same for France as well, because if they get through to the semi-finals, then you have to give them a little bit of praise as well. Like, they have found a way to get there. Their defence has been good. Like Saliba, fantastic tonight. Meccano solid. Mike Majon solid. Teo Hernandez solid. Koundé struggled a bit with Leao at times, but I think he got to grips with him as the game went on, I guess. But look, France are through. I guess some positives for them is that they've shown some grit. That their defence has been really solid. They're a hard team to beat, but going forward, yeah, they've been poor. But fair play to them. I mean, without being at their best, they've got into the semi-finals. But France v Spain I make Spain favourites for that game. I do. I know the only issue is though Spain are missing some players. Danny Carvajal suspended. Morata.
Look at
Then
Pepe, by the way, Charlie. Man's in tears.
yeah, Le Normand.
He's in tears, man. Absolute legend, man.
Yeah, look, I'd like to say obviously Ronaldo and Pepe. I feel for him. I do. I feel for him, especially Pepe as well. Like 41 years old. This is probably going to be his last tournament, unless he goes to 43 and plays in the World Cup. But Pepe was an absolute warrior tonight. He was absolutely outstanding. I thought he was really good tonight. He was getting outpaced by, I think it was Thuram, and he still managed to get back. It was just pure desire and pure hunger to get back and stop the cross from going in. It was just a weird game, to be honest. I knew Spain v Germany would be the better game out of the two. I had a feeling France v Portugal might be a bit of a stink fest.
Yeah, it was not great, was it, man?
No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. At least we had a bit of penalty drama, but
yeah. But
at the end of the day, yeah. At the end of the day, yeah. France, I can't believe it. They ain't scored an open play goal and they're through to the semis. Wow.
I don't see how they're going to beat Spain like that, man. I'll be honest. I don't see how they beat Spain playing like that.
Yeah, Spain are playing really well, but
Spain have been playing the best in this Euros.
Look,
if they go penalties, then maybe they do it on penalties and go to the final of France, but they just haven't looked convincing at all going forward.
No.
It's like when they go forward, they're out of ideas or they just don't take their chances.
No, they've been very unconvincing.
The thing keeping them in the tournament is their defence and their midfield.
France's top goal scorer is own goals as well this tournament.
Actually,
but yeah, their defence. Yeah, that's the one positive.
But people flip it around, Charlie, and say, "Oh, but France kept a clean sheet against Austria. Oh, but France kept a clean sheet against Netherlands. Oh, but they kept a clean sheet against Belgium."
Yeah, but if this was England, yeah, we'd get called boring. We get called absolutely everything. Yeah, we already do anyways. But No, don't get me wrong. Yeah, if I'm a French fan, I would be a bit frustrated with the performances, but I'd also be very happy to be through to the semi-finals as
Semi-finals,
well.
yeah.
Yeah, but I think Mbappe's struggling with a Mars thriller. I think you could tell he's not. It just doesn't seem like it's working for him. He's not playing with any pace. He's not in the games. He's not in the game at all. Really, Mbappe. The whole tournament he's been off it. But I thought it was a tight game. I don't think either team really quite got going in terms of going forward. I think both teams couldn't quite get their football going. But I thought both teams defensively were fairly solid today. Yeah. The only
Yeah,
the only the, the only positive for France has been their defence. And that's it. And their penalties. Their penalties were very good. I'll give them credit as well. Very good penalties taken. But yeah.
the defense was superb. Pepe 41 was excellent. Still, I can't believe he's still 41. By the way, it's crazy.
It's his final ever Euros. Look, what an absolute warrior. What an
What a
absolute
warrior, man.
fantastic footballer. And Ronaldo, yeah. Both of them have won the Euros, so they've done that together. And yeah, that's it for them two in the Euros now. Not too sure how Ronaldo's feeling, but
Yeah, I think Ronaldo's done at this level, man.
I
think-
do. Look, tonight he just wasn't in the game at all. Yeah, he was not in the game at all, and the service to him. I know the service to him at times in this tournament hasn't been great, but 10 years ago, I think Ronaldo gets on the end of some of them crosses, and it's just, I guess now he's more like he's more of just a poacher in the box. But I think for Portugal, I think they need someone up there who can obviously do everything as well. But it's not Ronaldo's fault. He's getting on now, and I think that might be his last international tournament.
Yeah, I think it could be. I don't know if he meant the World Cup or not, but yeah, I think he's done. I feel like Portugal go out. I always say with Portugal, their manager, man, the Bayern Miner's not good enough. They need to get rid of him for the World Cup because otherwise they're not winning anything. But let's go through the comments. Big up Solo. Solo supports France, so big up to him. Congratulations, bro. Semi-finals to you. Mel as well. I might upset Portugal out. Should be Felix's curse from Chelsea long spell. Yeah, he's missing that penalty, by the way. I think the penalties are superb. France penalties was amazing. You know, some of their penalty takers are superb. But João Felix for me is a player that just doesn't have that confidence that he had before. Yeah, you know what? At Barca, I heard he did well at Barca in La Liga, but I don't think he has that same confidence. Like when he's stepping up, you just have that feeling that he could miss this one because just not that sub player with the confidence again. But listen, Mel, you've also got Canada tonight, as we know, against Venezuela, so it's not all that bad. Jordan's having issues in Jamaica, man. They have like weather. It's like what is it? Like storms and all that. It's hurricane.
Yeah. He's all good, but it's just the power.
He's all good. Pepe is crying. Yeah, man. Absolute legend. Absolute warrior. Ciao, Josh. Buonasera, Marcus. Buonasera. Yeah, big up to you, Marcus, my fellow Italian. Yeah, big up to Lam, bro. Tehran making it through. Big up.
Congratulations as well, Steve, in the chat. Yeah, you've got revenge on Portugal, innit? Because I remember they beat you in the Euro 2016 final. But you must be a bit thingy though. That you must be a bit concerned with how you guys are playing going forward. But you guys are through to the semis.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I think Portugal. I think Portugal weren't great tonight either.
It wasn't.
Belgium as well. I thought didn't really play that great either. So if France and England play each other in the final, guys, it's going to be the most boring game ever. If that did happen, I think it'd be an absolute snore fest probably, based on how two teams are playing right now. But then it's always the games you least expect to be good that do become good. So Netherlands, Turkey, get your popcorn out. That's going to be an absolute cracker, I reckon.
Hopefully, man. Looks like Ronaldo is done for Portugal. We can't be at the next World Cup, not at this age. He's weakening that team. Yeah,
he is. Look,
level, man.
I think I think you need to be more brave as a manager. Just take him off. I
Mm.
do. But then again, I do get it because he's good at penalties. But Mbappe's good at penalties, and yet they took him off. But I guess it was something to do with his nose. Yeah.
It was a boring game. Big up Ryan, a boring game. 50-50 and France won on penalties. We'll be facing Spain next. Yeah, it's going to be a lit game. Spain versus France. Interesting how France will play in that one, man, against the Spanish side.
Why did he
Drafted-
take Cancelo off as well and Bruno Fernandes? I don't think them two should have come off.
Exactly, man. Exactly.
What's your thoughts, Roberto Martinez? Then, yeah, you get to say it all now. He's been knocked out.
Who, me?
Yeah.
He's shit, mate. I told you. Told you when he was even winning, like against when they played Turkey. I said he's shit. They need to get rid of him. You know, he's no. I'm sorry, man. Like the squad that Portugal have, they've been a whole back by Roberto Martinez. Don't care if people want to try and tell me, oh, he won the.
Jota, also as well.
How football.
How was Diego Jota not brought on? This guy, when he came on against Slovenia, made an impact. How Ronaldo lasted 120 minutes, I do not know. Yeah, we can say, oh, it's Ronaldo, but still, when you can see he's not impacting the game. I think Bruno Fernandes as well. He can also take a penalty. He was one of them more. I mean, I remember him having a decent chance, but it's nothing against Ronaldo. It's just at his age, you could just tell he wasn't. I did not notice him have. He didn't have a. I don't even barely remember him touching the ball throughout the game.
Yeah, he was poor, man. Dragovic tried to copy the CR7 pen, but couldn't pull it off. Yeah. I think he got a bit unlucky there. I think he hit the post in it. Yeah, Dragovic one. Hi to Luca as well, of course, of all people, Charlie in the pub. But France have Mbappe. He could be, man. He could be. But what I'm saying, Thriller, this guy ain't turned up whatsoever yet in this year. Brazy said Ronaldo will still play USA.
If he plays, I think they should bench him and bring him off the bench.
How old would he be when?
I'm being totally honest with you, yeah. He hasn't scored a goal in this Euros. That is not like Ronaldo. Ronaldo always scores in Euros. Do you see that chance he hooked over the bar as well? Unfortunately for Ronaldo, yeah, he had a lot of shots this tournament. It just weren't his tournament. Fair play to him. He kept going. He kept getting himself into positions, but he just couldn't quite get the goal. But he looked knackered. He looked knackered.
41
yeah, he looked as the game went on, he looked knackered. He scored a penalty, but Bruno Fernandes would have probably scored his penalty as well, and he got taken off.
It's your main man, Steve.
Just because it's Ronaldo doesn't mean he automatically should be on the pitch. You know what I mean?
Finally, we did get a last laugh, but Spain is tough. Yeah, they'll give you a great game, man. Main man, Steve. Congratulations to the main man, Steve. Yeah, he is, bro. Facts. He won nothing at Belgium, exactly.
I think Jota would have been more disappointed. I think Jota would not. I think Jota would have been more effective, actually. I don't know why I said disappointed before. I was reading something on Twitter about Portugal disappointing exit, but I think Jota would have made a good impact for him to come on. That's what I meant. He would have been effective.
Kind story and background.
He scored the penalty, but
to play around Ronaldo, he's a stupid manager. Facts, man. I told you, people. I told you, Charlie, man, and you don't want to listen to me. I'm joking, but yeah, Martinez is a fraud, man. He is. He's shit. 1-0 with Belgium, exactly. And look at the squad you have at Belgium.
Jota should have come on. Do you agree? Jota. I think Jota would have carried a threat.
Yeah, exactly.
I think he'd have been effective. I think he's a good player.
He scored a penalty. I'm glad Mbappe didn't take the penalties. Why? Do you think he would have missed then, Steve? Is that why? Penalty shootout goals don't count. He still scored them. Big up early doors, man. Hope you keep him well, Tony, my bro.
I'm happy he scored his penalty though, Ronaldo. I am, because
big up yourself.
I'm happy he scored it.
Tuning in. Messi shouldn't go to us. Messi shouldn't go to the USA, to the America World Cup, since if he loses, then his legacy, how would it be gone? How would his legacy and reputation be gone if he loses the World Cup?
Why would his legacy be gone? He's won the World Cup already. Don't matter what he does in the next World Cup. He's already won it.
Why would it be gone, Steve? I don't understand. Has Ronaldo won a World Cup, Steve? No, he hasn't. So
there's more reason for Ronaldo to go than Messi to the next World Cup.
Yeah,
Ronaldo Ronaldo will still want to win that. That's the one tournament he's always wanted to win.
Brazil was last defending World Cup champion. What does he mean by that?
Oh, it means like
Last defending World Cup champion.
I think he means like team to retain it. I guess
Last team to retain the World Cup. What, back
the
to
main
back?
man Steve confusing Triguna.
Oh, he means a team to do it back to back. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, it wouldn't really mess his reputation, man. Yeah,
No.
it wouldn't.
The guy's won the World Cup. The guy's won
Steve,
the World Cup. He's won the. He might even win this Copa America as well.
It's your main man, Steve.
It's sad to see because both from this tournament, how you can tell that the age is kicking in because Messi hasn't scored yet in Copa and he missed the penalty yesterday, and Ronaldo hasn't scored all tournament. Obviously, I know he scored the 2 penalties in the shootout, but he missed the penalty in normal time. But no, I don't know.
So going to that Argentina will win the next World Cup. Same with me. Portugal was shy. They're shy. Portugal was shy. Go on, Charlie.
Nah, I want a bit of France, Steve.
Charlie,
I want a bit.
Charlie don't want to say that because he's a big fan of Ronaldo.
Portugal is
Massive
shy.
fan
They're
of
shy.
Ronaldo.
Portugal is shy. You know what? Both teams were shy. Both teams were shy. Nah, it's one of them games. Actually, it was one of them games
man's
where
using
both
Ed
teams.
Sweeney. I'm never gonna forget that.
Exactly, man. I see all these Canadians keep saying, "Oh, we're going to be playing Argentina next game." I have seen it a lot on Twitter. It's going to be a tough game, man. But I think Canada can win. Good luck to them.
But anyway, guys, we'll be back for that one tonight. Copa America, Venezuela, Canada. Looking forward to it, man.
Final thoughts on the game? Nah, I thought both teams weren't great. I thought both teams cancelled each other out. I thought both teams defensively were good, but nah, look, I'm happy
Tomorrow,
Ronaldo
guys, as
scored.
well is a big one, Charlie. The England there.
Yeah, look, I'm gutted for Pepe. I'm gutted for Ronaldo. I'm glad Ronaldo scored his penalty though, because if he'd have missed it, he would have got memed or he'd have got a lot of criticism. But I'm glad he scored his penalty. It weren't his fault. Do you know what I mean? But France are through somehow. Fair play to them. But yeah.
Yeah, guys, back tomorrow.
Spain, France.
We've got England, Swiss tomorrow. We've got Turkey, Netherlands tomorrow. We've got a transfer show in the morning. We've got Copa America, 11 o'clock, Colombia, Panama, Uruguay, Brazil, 2 a.m. game as well. So
tonight, Canada, Venezuela, guys. But
yeah,
look.
Ecuadorian. No, this guy's from Ecuador, Charlie.
Oh,
man.
I remember, yeah.
You guys were so close.
They played well. Well, you guys played well.
Valencia didn't miss his penalty in that second half as well.
But they missed the penalty.
Yeah, in the second half.
Who saved it? Did he miss it?
No, actually, Emi Martinez didn't save it. He hit the post.
Did he miss the whole target?
No. He sent Emi Martinez the wrong way and he hit the post.
Oh, God.
But if they would have scored that 1-1 with like 70 minutes to go, and they was on top. They was on top. It was crazy. I'm sorry, man. You guys played well. You guys were cooking Argentina, I thought. Especially you started off 20 minutes all over them. It's crazy. Yeah, Emi Martinez is a beast, so I can't even lie. He's such a shit house in goal as well, man. It's crazy. Portugal wasteful, but we are more. We can't even hit the target. That's what I'm saying, Steve, man.
Both teams were a bit wasteful tonight. I thought both teams defended well, but it was a tight game between two good teams who haven't been at their best. I thought they cancelled each other out, and in the end, it was settled on penalties. It wasn't the best game. France need to be better going forward, though. They need to start clicking and getting some goals because against Spain, it's going to get even harder.
Yeah, man. When Messi missed the penalty, yeah, exactly, man. Even Messi missed. I was like, yo, Ecuador gonna do it, and then Emi Martinez happens. Emi Martinez saved Messi, to be honest. Steve says Alele Blue as always. We're getting out of it, Charlie. I'll see you for Copa America, yeah? Big up, bro. And big up the chat as well. We'll see you there. Venezuela, Canada. we'll be live for that one. Thank you, everyone who tuned in today. I'll see you today.
See you later for Copa America.
Big up Charlie, man. 2 a.m. settings,
Yeah, I'll see you there.
A bit of Espanol commentary to start with. But big up, guys. We're out of here. Ciao.
Taking that time right behind my back, and I'm looking